All right, officially at Amicalola State Park. Feels pretty surreal. This entire time from the flight up until now, it's been feeling really surreal. Survival Dave was a very interesting and kind guy who drove me and two other guys, well, me here and then two other guys going to Springer Mountain. Yeah, so far so good. We'll see if I continue vlogging a little bit once I get a feel and once this feels tangible, and we'll go from there. So, first little hiccup of the trail. The stairs leading up the falls are completely torn down. So I walked up the side of the mountain for a good 20 minutes to find that I couldn't go any further. I was warned about it, but the only way to have found it out was to do it. And I did it. So now we're doing a side approach trail. All right, here we go. It smells so good. The sun hitting these pine needles is the best. It's real nice. So, about 3 miles until I get to Springer Mountain. Definitely packed way too much in my pack. It weighs 42 pounds. And at first I was like, oh, that might be tolerable. And I knew it was like much more than I actually need. I'm supposed to be at around 32 pounds. It's definitely making this hike pretty strenuous. I mean, I wasn't expecting the approach trail to the Appalachian and to Springer Mountain to be easy, but this is kicking my ass more than I thought. Not a bad thing though. Well, made it to my first campsite. I can definitely say that it was really difficult mentally the first day, but I'm here. And let me see if I can switch this around. Anyways, I'll just turn it. So, I should have a pretty decent view of the stars tonight. I have a nice gap, so that's pretty fucking cool. I'm definitely leaving the canopy off because it's just a pain in the ass. It's just not necessary to use unless it's like raining or super cold. But yeah, I made it. And my allergies are really kicking in right now. The stillness up here on Springer Mountain is fucking crazy. It's like pin drop quiet. And there's like a good 25 people spread out up here. everyone's relatively quiet besides the occasional dog. But when everything's like subtle, holy shit. You don't know silent till you hear silent. It's nice. And good morning on day 2. Sleeping in the tent is really difficult, and adjusting to sleeping pad and a pillow. Slept like shh, but as to be expected, all is well. So it's a pretty beautiful day 2 of this dream that I feel like I'm in, because that's what it literally feels like. And I'm just trying to stay as present as possible to really grasp the fact that I'm in Georgia hiking. So, yeah, getting up this morning was pretty rough, but waking up to the birds was amazing. And you can even hear them now. So I just passed a lady on trail, and she had a pretty slow pace, which is totally cool. She like said she's as slow as a snail. I was like, hey, it's a good pace, man, like, whatever. And she's like, I can breathe. I was like, that's important. So I need to focus on my pace so I can breathe and not die. It smells so good in this part of the forest. Nothing but pine, baby. That's the power of pine salt. Nature created that. Look at those colors. Look at that detail. It looks like a galaxy. So, this is why you throw off your 40-pound pack and take a side trail, because you end up at shit like this. Look at that pool. Big old tree hole.
and no other hikers came there, and they were probably at the time in mid-80s.
Yeah, we didn't think about.
So they were on their last leg. They said they weren't going to do it after this year. They were done.
So day 4 on the AT. So far so good. Yesterday pretty rainy, today pretty rainy. Met a super awesome trail friend, Bags, great guy to talk to. Killed about 8-ish miles in 3 hours, which is nice. Yeah, so far so good. Like, it still feels very surreal. Eventually, sleep will come into my life because I'm very tired, but walking the trail feels so good, and everything about it just feels so good, so just gonna keep on going. So, this is a little side spot off of a campsite to get your water, and it's just unbelievable. I'll show you. So how do you keep yourself entertained in a tent? You can't. You just sink into madness. Madness, I tell you, madness. Alright, this is kitchen cooking 101 in your AT tent. You take your tuna packet, and a nice tortilla roll. Open this bad boy up. Smells fine. You scoop that shit right in your tortilla. Fold it so you don't get any drippage. Fold them other sides, and there you go. A tuna tortilla. Good morning. So I literally just am now getting out of bed, and I look up at my mesh ceiling, okay? And I thought these were leaves on top, but they're fucking nuts. How in the hell did nuts get on top of my tent? And there's one over here. I assume an animal, squirrel, chipmunk, put them on top. But that's like really fucking strange, because that's like against all gravity, and there's no like hole in my tent at all either. So it was definitely like some squirrel storing his nuts in a dry area. Okay, bye. All right, day 5. Feeling pretty good. I'm feeling actually really good. Sleeping all right. And up to Blood Mountain today. Man, this Georgian forestry is just unbelievable. I'll show you. All right, so I'm coming up Blood Mountain. Gonna be at about a little over 4,000 feet in elevation. Should be coming up shortly. Seems to be leveling off somewhat, but god damn is this trail beautiful. This little bird. Oh, now you're disappearing because I'm videotaping you. He was hopping around me, looking for food. So I lied. This little bird is back. He's trying to get good vantage point to steal my food. Look how close this thing gets. Look at that. There ain't nothing here for you. Yeah, I'm videotaping. No, I ain't giving you shit. All right. Day 5 still going pretty good. Paced myself nicely. Lots of fog up on Blood Mountain, but no big deal. The trail was absolutely beautiful. And now the sun is coming out as I'm closing in on Neely Gap. So, look forward to getting to there. Don't really know what to expect. So, we will see. Okay, good morning. Day 6 has begun. I slept probably the best I did in the last 5 days last night, which is good. Man, you sure do meet some interesting people at camp, to say the least. Good laughs though, so that's important. Heading to Low Gap Shelter today, and we'll see how I feel when I get there, and we'll go from there. See ya. So, just another one of the amazing benefits, like getting up at 6:30 in the morning to be on the trail by 7:30 in the morning, is that you get a bunch of mist, and it is just unreal. So the view can sometimes not look like much through pictures or video. When you're fucking gaining some elevation and working your dick off to get to the top, it feels good. All right, today's turned out to be an absolutely beautiful day. And I'm gonna push my limits a little bit and go to Blue Mountain Shelter instead of Low Gap Shelter. It's about probably 8.5 miles from where I'm at now. And I already did about 8 miles, I think, almost maybe. So it'll be a pretty nice day. I've just been noticing, like, when you get to camp a little too early, there's a lot of time to kill. And I just rather use that time with hiking if I'm able to do it. Okay, bye. So far, so good. All right, day 6 is turning out to be pretty good. I'm at my campsite at Blue Mountain Shelter, and it was definitely a brutal hike, but totally worth it because I'm here and I feel good. And tomorrow I'm staying at Around the Bend Hostel to get some decent sleep in a bed, and I'll get a shuttle into town. So just having a day off from hiking like crazy will feel really good. Yeah, that's about it. And just gonna enjoy this little campsite that I have, drying out some clothes. And there's a fire pit, so I might have a little fire. Yeah, so we'll see. All right, see ya. So if y'all are looking for a really good fire starter, cotton balls and Vaseline works really well. And I got this idea off of the YouTube channel Outdoor Boys. It's a really wholesome, genuine channel. It's a father and his sons. Usually they do a lot of outdoor activities. It's just a really great channel to watch. Puts you in a good mood just because you're having the energy of the kids. And Luke, the father, is a really awesome, genuine guy. It makes really great content. So definitely check them out if you're looking for some like camping hacks and tips. So cotton balls and Vaseline, perfect. Voila. All right, good morning from Blue Mountain Shelter. Just hit the AT, heading down to Unicoi Gap. Gonna catch a shuttle to Around the Bend Hostel, and just get some much needed rest and clean up, hopefully a cup of coffee, a shuttle into Hiawassee, and yeah, we'll go from there. It's a super beautiful, crisp, cold, clear morning, and should be a nice little 2.3 mile walk down. See ya.
On my shuttle, plus somewhere in the vicinity of, guess 75 to 100 miles on his car.
Right, yeah.
Let him make hay when the sun shines. and the hospice make like it when it rains.
Yeah, they really do. Well, just got down to Unicoi Gap and that shooting star. Her and I hiked a little bit down here to Unicoi Gap, and she gave me a blackberry tangerine sparkling water. Tastes really good. It's a little chilly out, but the flavor's nice. But I guess if you can afford it, why not, you know? But then again, there's other places that you can treat yourself to.
Plus, you gotta take a boat or fly there.
Yeah. So, I am currently in Hiawassee, Georgia. I tell you what, people are so kind here. Like, really, Southern hospitality is absolutely a thing. If you are not a believer, come to Hiawassee. This is where it's at, man. Everyone's very cool, very chill, very thankful to be here. And this still feels like a dream. Good one. That I hope I don't wake up from for a little while. So, yeah. See ya.
I know it's a reservoir, so it's not man-made. I mean, it's not natural, it's man-made.
Yeah, it's super pristine. You can tell people have some money.
That's where all the Floridians live.
I feel like I'm in a fucking dream. All right, day 8, and feeling pretty good. Had a pretty cool night. It's Around the Bend Hostel. Slept pretty good. Had some good laughs. Had incredibly deep conversations with a guy named Crow. Yeah, here's to another good day. So, I thought I would have more to talk about while I'm hiking, but most of what I'm processing is just in my head. And it's not really things that I can, I guess, get out in words. Yeah. But here's the forestry. It looks so good. Little green tunnels like these just make you feel like you're in another world. It's so amazing. So, in my last video, I mentioned a guy named Crow, and we were not supposed to pass each other again, but we just did. And his full name is Croatoan. Croatoan. I just had to get that out and say it out loud so I don't forget. All right, bye. So I'm noticing as you hike, you run into these people, and it's only for a split second interaction. It's like they instantly come into your bubble for a minute and then they're gone. It's like they don't even exist. It's like they just appear out of nowhere. Well, I'm walking down to get some water, and I was kind of looking at my phone and looking at Gut Hook, and look up for a split second, and there's a old man dressed in camo with a gun. And I was like, hey, how's it going? He's like, I'm hot. I'm 85 years old. I need to take this off. And that was our interaction. Yeah, this trail is quite strange.